long time no talk, YouTube. If you are new, thank you for clicking on. If you are not new, thanks for clicking on, because I've been MIA per usual. That's kind of just how I roll, I guess. So thanks for clicking on the video if you're new or old. I'm sitting in the car because Richard, my husband, is in meetings and is talking, and so you can hear it throughout the whole house. And Meredith is sleeping, and her bedroom is right by my bedroom where I like to film. So I am in my car because I do need to go to Walmart after, but I wanted to talk about Aaryn Williams. Now, I know people are going to come for me because I have made several Aaryn Williams videos. If you don't know who Aaryn Williams is, she is a influencer, a business owner, a family vlogger here on YouTube. She's on Instagram. She has her own companies, I guess. And I've made several videos about her. And if you want to go check those out, I'll link them down below, but you can also go search in my channel or just look her up on YouTube and find her. The main video that I wanted to speak on today was the Aaryn Williams is fake video that I made, I think about a year ago. And I know people are going to come at me, but I want to just give Aaryn Williams a little bit of kudos. Now, have I come at her in different angles before saying, she's fake, this and that? Absolutely. Do I think things she did in the past on the reality show Big Brother was right? No, it's not justifiable. But I do think people grow, and I think people can change. And I think that I want to recant the video, Aaryn Williams is fake, because I don't think she's fake. Here's what I mean. I believe that she is so raw and real and candid, not to a fault, but just she's very transparent about her opinions, her thoughts on people, you name it. She puts it out there, and she's not afraid to be villainized. She's not afraid to speak her mind, and she makes a lot of money doing it. Now, that's not to say she makes all of her money on YouTube. Truth be told, she probably makes a very small portion from YouTube. Not very small to like the rest of us, but compared to other family channels like Saucony Jolie's and stuff, it's probably a smaller margin. She owns a ranch, her own clothing line now, and a bunch of other stuff that she makes income from. The reason my position has kind of changed on Aaryn Williams is her latest reality series that she's doing on YouTube right now. I think it's called like Aaryn and Nick. I'm not really sure. But Nick is her husband. He also owns his own business. Maybe in 2 businesses. I'm not really sure. They both own a lot of different businesses. And Aaryn went on to Instagram a couple months ago, I want to say, or right before this new series had kind of launched, and, was talking about how excited she was that this series was going to be launching on YouTube, and it was going to be mainly focusing on her and her husband and what they do on a day-to-day, both, together. There's Q&As, stuff like that. But also their business aspect of it. And it's very, very real. It's not like vlog style. It's very professional, not real. I'm sorry. It's very professional. They definitely have like cameramen following around. They have the mic. They have all of that going on that you would see on a traditional like MTV, TLC, HD TV show, I suppose you could say. In one of their questionnaires or their Q&As, they did say that, they have to be very monitored on what they say, because they don't want videos to be demonetized or anything like that. So there's definitely transparency to what kind of people, they are with that statement. But anyway, I've watched bits and pieces of this series, and I really appreciated when Aaryn Williams kind of said, I really wanted to just do this series to just show what Nick and I do and kind of take our kids out of the spotlight, off social media. She voiced she didn't really want them on there as much as they had been on there. And villain, non-villain, I don't care who you are. Even if you've done something in the past and you switch it up, that's awesome. Like, kudos. Like, good job, Aaryn. Like, I think that's really admirable. Just because there's so much danger and greed and money and everything else that comes with family vlogging. Essentially, people put their kids on the internet for other people to consume, and they make money off of it, which is actually really kind of sad if you think about it. They're putting, their kids out there just for an income. They rely on that income source to pay their bills, putting their kids out there. And Aaryn doesn't need that. She doesn't need the money to do it. And I kind of like the way she switched her position into a show about her and her husband. They both consent to the content they're putting out. They are fully aware and conscientious of what they're saying and doing and what they can and cannot say. And they're consenting to it because they're adults, whereas children are not. Aaryn Williams' best friend, well, I don't know how close they are these days, but her friend Tara Henderson, she did something similar when she's like, she was crying on Instagram. I want to take my kids off of YouTube and the internet because it can be really dangerous and harmful, etc., etc. And so she took her kids off the internet. I think I made a video on this as well, giving her props and kudos for taking her kids off the internet. But then after a couple weeks, I'm sure she noticed the decline in views. And to me, that is just so, just gives me the heebie-jeebies to think that if you film your kids, you get all of these views. And the second you take them down, people are like, I'm not that interested. Like, these are people around the globe with good intent, bad intent, weirdos, genuine, probably good people who are interested, or other moms who want to know what other moms do, stuff like that. But it just seems so icky and funky and just weird to me that people they're invested in other people's children, and that's the content they want to consume. And so, this is just my opinion, but I think Tara saw her views crash, and a couple weeks later her kids were back in the videos and her views steadily went up, which is just crazy to me. And that's not, and what's even worse is Aaryn Williams recognizes that she doesn't need YouTube or even her kids to make money to do all of the things that she does, to live the lavish lifestyle that she lives. She has several companies. Her husband has several companies. Like, she does fine. Tara Henderson continually puts her kids on the internet for a paycheck, even though she doesn't need to either. She has Typically Blush, her own clothing line, which I think is really overpriced stuff that you could probably get Walmart, Target, you name it. So she has that. Both Aaryn and Tara, they do their Young Living essential oil thing, and they're like the gold or whatever the highest status is. They have many sources and outlet for income. They don't need to put their children on the internet. And so as for right now, yeah, kudos, Aaryn. Like, you took your kids off the internet and you're thriving and you're doing a great job at, your clothing line and your business and your new series. So, like, I'll give credit where credit's due. Come at me if you will. That's fine. I'm still gonna kind of just be like, wow, Tara, you make plenty of money. Like, take your kids off the internet. It's so dangerous and harmful to them because they're kids. They can't consent. They don't know all the creepy, crazy, icky things that people want to watch and consume. So the new series of Aaryn Williams, I'm going to say, I don't watch it because I'm not interested. Like, genuinely, I'm just not interested in it. But, like, good job for her for, doing her own thing, still being candid, just in a different way without her kids in the spotlight. So I just wanted to say that. I know this video was a rant and kind of everywhere, but that's my MO, I just kind of rant about things. I am 26, almost 26 weeks pregnant, so that's kind of why I've been MIA. I have a couple of things that I do have going on medically with this pregnancy. If you guys want to know about that, let me know down below. If you don't, then I probably won't post about it because I don't know. If you're not interested, then you're not interested. Why spend the time making it? But I do have a lot of different updates, so if you want to hear about it, let me know. I'm thinking of also doing a separate video on Tara Henderson, and if you want to see that, let me know. Let me know also what you think. If you watch Aaryn Williams, like for good, or you don't like her, whatever, just let me know what you think of her new series. I would genuinely be interested to know. So leave me a comment, give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you want to do. But you can also feel free to subscribe. It's completely free. I know I've said this before. I know I've said it. But I do want to get more consistent with YouTube because I feel like there's so many times I want to post. But between pregnancy, Meredith not really wanting to nap as much, or Richard working from home, there's just not that much opportunity. But you know what they say? They say if something is important to you, you will make and find the time. Like I did today. In order to make this video, I had to come to my car. But that's okay because I feel really good and glad that I got this whole thought process of family vloggers and Aaryn and Tara off my mind because it just has been marinating. I'm like, this is so strange. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.